You know, election year always have the most strangest times. That's my subjective view. I get it. Things happen every year, even catastrophic things. But it seemed like on election year, you be bombarded with strange news. Think about the things that have happened in 2024. The Cat Williams Shannon Sharp interview. Now the celebrities and comedians are beefing. A curatorium was unaliving. The conversation about the TikTok ban. The port worker strike potential. Have y'all heard about the port strike? The atrocities at Palestine, the wrongful execution of Marcellus Williams, more celebrities unaliving now, the situation about the Met Gala. Now we're talking about P. Diddy. Donald Trump getting pew-pewed in the ear. Let's not just talk about this year. Let's go back 4 years ago, 2020, the COVID shutdown. The world stood still when Kobe Bryant passed away. The Trump impeachment was just getting started. Harvey Weinstein got found guilty. We had the George Floyd situation. Wait, how many of y'all remember 2016? Like literally celebrities was just dropping back to back that whole year. Y'all remember the Orlando pew-pew in that year? Y'all remember police and unaliving black Americans left and right? Zika virus outbreak? Flint, Michigan water crisis? Fake news, post-truth, hell, crisis actors. Look at all the crazy things that's going on in the world. In those particular times, an election year where you got two people running against each other that's promising you that they're going to make things better. This ain't a video telling you who or who not to vote for, because I personally don't give a damn. Because there's no such thing as an honest politician. Every time you ask Kamala a question, it's all about how she grew up. How do you plan on adjusting the food prices? Well, when I was growing up, it's not about you. Being bombarded with all these bad news constantly can give you PTSD. You want to see something that's interesting? Many studies have found that consuming negative news can have negative effects on your mental health, emotional disturbances, compassion fatigue. Some studies have found that these effects can occur after just 14 minutes of consuming negative news. Others have found that the effects can persist even after participants engage in a distracting task. Mental health is on the rise, and it's increasing every single year. I remember back in the days, you had to go home and watch the news to find out what happened. Now it's right at your fingertips. Something's always got you constantly alert. The studies are there. Mental health has increased in recent decades. Statistics from the World Health Organization reveal a 13% increase in reported mental health disorders over the past 10 years. Remember, you read this now. You have emotional disturbance, increased anxiety, depression, sadness, and worry because of what's going on in the world today. Feelings of anxiety and depression have grown to levels where virtually no one can ignore what is happening. So I guess I'm making the correlation as technology advancing, so has mental health issues. So my guess would be constantly being bombarded with all this terrible news is actually not good for our mental health, not good for the brain. I'm not saying don't be alert by what's going on in the world today. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there also need to be a balance because good things happen every day too. It's just not magnified. News keep you in a fear, in a panic. We're waiting on a savior to make things better. Do you remember 2021 with the cyber attack, which shut down the Colonial Pipeline? Everybody got in this panic. Everybody went to fill up, and it was like ridiculous. I mean, do you see that? Remember the tissue shortages during COVID? I mean, the news literally got you in a panic so much that you really can't enjoy life. I mean, have you ever heard the quote that you literally suffer more from your imagination than reality? In a particular time in 2021, everybody was filling up on gas because of the pipeline shutdown. I mean, people got greedy, only to figure out down the road that it's not a problem. I mean, just imagine doing something like that because you in fear that the pipeline was going to shut down, only for them to tell you, hey, it's all good. News is kind of like the grocery store. Food is bad for you is very more affordable than the healthier foods. The healthier foods are sometimes hard to find. That's how you got to start treating your news. You got to start looking for the good news. Did you know a child with Down syndrome actually got rescued this year from a burning home? That ain't circulating. Did you know a teacher had a baby at school and a principal and another teacher came to help deliver that child? I mean, there's so much goodness also happens in the world, but what's circulating in the world is fear, panic, etc. Take a break on this for your mental health. Sometimes instead of looking for a savior, sometimes it's good to be your own rescue. I'm not saying do the ostrich effect where you turn a blind eye to the bullshit what's going on because you think it's going to disappear. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is take some time to have a balance. unplug, go meditate, go look at the goodness in the world because it's out there. Plenty of things to worry about. Tomorrow have its own anxieties. I guarantee you it's something that you're taking for granted right now and you're not even aware of it because you're so moved about what's happening everywhere. Whatever's attacking your mental health is also going to have an effect on your decision making. You raise your kids, your friendships, your relationships, etc. Get control of this. This is the steering wheel that you need to navigate yourself through this life. Because if you're driving without your hand on the wheel, you're going to constantly keep crashing into other people and other things, causing these emotional wrecks. For those who need it,